Do you ever wonder how the Bank of Canada makes its interest rate decisions and who gets to make the final call on your mortgage payment every month? The Bank of Canada makes 8 interest rate announcements every year. They're made by the Bank of Canada's Governing Council, which is made up of the 6 most senior members at the bank, led by Governor Tiff Macklem. 3 weeks before the announcement, the bank staff meet at the basement of this beautiful building in Ottawa, where they get to discuss economic models and surveys to predict the most likely outcome for Canada, international, commodities, and inflation. So the bank's 4 economic departments take turn presenting to the Governing Council. Those 4 economic departments are Canada, International, Financial Stability, and Financial Markets. And in that meeting, they discuss risks and alternative scenarios to the forecasts that they presented. So for example, if Canada's population were to grow more or less than expected, how would that impact overall consumer spending? After this big meeting, the staff go back to their desks, they check their models, make sure everything is okay. And then one of the senior staff of one of the economic departments gets to meet with Governing Council and present their final recommendation. After that, it's decision-making time. So the Governing Council will meet exclusively in this big room. It's high security, no phones, Apple Watches, or computers are allowed in there. The blinds are said to be always drawn, and it's important that security is maintained because if any information were to leak out, it could create a lot of anxiety and speculation for consumers, businesses, and financial markets. In these meetings, the new members always speak first, so they're not influenced by the senior members' opinions. And if you're curious about what happens in these discussions, the Bank of Canada releases a summary of deliberations about 2 weeks after the decision is made. Unlike other central banks who come to their decision via vote, the Bank of Canada decides via consensus, so all members have to agree. And that arguably creates more opportunities for debate and strengthens the final call. So the decision-making process happens throughout an entire week before D-Day. The senior members meet every single day to deliberate their thoughts, and once they're ready, they come out on decision day, announce the interest rate, and then they get to do it all over again.